Wait, guys, due to the fact something big is manifestly brewing whilst we've every other billion, a billion USD group turned into simply minted at Tether Treasury Men, what is happening, right? So in order that they revealed 3 billion general from the day before today to today, that's interesting, is not it? Could they be saving this liquidity for something big up at the horizon? Possibly. But today is mainly approximately altis and gauze because all of the signs and symptoms are there, right? All the signs and symptoms are there. What desires to simply appear at this factor is Bitcoin to upward push considerably, then simply stabilize proper, so the money can circulate altcoins. But in an effort to handiest manifest while we're near the top. So are we, right? It's like, be careful what you want for due to the fact if we want altis proper at the second nicely, we are likely near the pinnacle. Now, in case you want it a bit later, there's going to be extra cash flowing into Bitcoin, so that might trickle down into altcoins. Let's talk approximately it really. So we recognize how Donald Trump's social media institution is in talks to buy a crypto buying and selling venue. And this is sponsored right here. Now, from Ashko Blue, he's a board member at Ripple. Now, test this out. This is fascinating. He says, interesting that Barclay lists several digital property caught up in the regulatory crosshairs of the SEC. I mean, isn't this captivating? So what belongings does Back Brokerage Solutions assist? Now, they currently guide 23 special types of tokens, okay, or coins. Arbitrum, Avalanche, Basic Attention Token, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bunk, Cardano, Chainlink, Cosmos, Dogecoin, EOS, Ether Classic, Ethereum, Phantom, DeGraph, Litecoin, Peppercoin, Polkadot, Ripple, Solana, Shiba Inu, and newest coin. For some odd cause, I don't know why they simply don't get it. Obviously they recognize the intercourse RP, so why are they still to this present day putting Ripple? Okay, now I do not know, very strange, very abnormal. It's like, it's no longer the enterprise manifestly knows. So number one, this shows me that Donald Trump is interested in alt season because he's shopping for and change that provides these kinds of altcoins. Especially Pep Bitcoin men and literal meme coin, Dogecoin is proper. Not even utility cash proper. There is just like a mix of cash right here, men, right? From strong cash to, oh, what is interesting is I do not see USDT there. Fascinating thing, suppose, but we do see XRP, right? And not to say those, the cases on these short coins, I do not know which different cash have a case in opposition to them. However, we recognize Ripple does. You know. Businesses men, but they may possibly get dismissed, dropped, or something proper, especially now he is on plate. Why? Because study this comes from Teresa Goody men, and quote, simply as this courtroom explicitly rejected their technique of the XRP ruling another court docket, or to explicitly reject this choice just as effortlessly, end quote, observe that proper, so wow. She especially mentioned more P men, proper extra P ruling, and if it is the case, and the case is finished right here, soon, well, a lot of these other instances for these kinds of other cash are performed right here quickly as nicely, which points phrases, what antique season is that fascinating, guys? It absolutely is. Oh, wow. Examine this. She even reposted or retweeted in Gez's first 3 years as he shared the agency has been sued for abusing its rulemaking powers more times than the SEC, became sued within the previous 10 plus years. That's it, guys, proper. We literally have one and not best us. However, all you got different guys that are getting sued as properly. We're on the young prevailing ship, guys, right? The end line is close to, this isn't always simplest approximately XRP. That is approximately the whole cryptocurrency marketplace. Okay, now test this out. Yes, we're speaking approximately XRP right here, but this point helps the entirety else, to be honest, proper. It seems like XRP is the front jogging it. Remember, don't forget a very relatively small amount of new net money inflows, approximately 5 million greenbacks moved XRP's market cap by close to 30 plus billion greenbacks. Imagine real billion greenbacks, an actual 10 billion, an actual 100 billion bucks in movement, or maybe in real. $1 trillion of daily inflows, men, right? It really is captivating. That simply tells me that these costs can easily multiply itself, right? And this is XRP, a pinnacle 10 coin. Imagine a top 100 or top 1,000 coin, men. You slightly want any money to transport the fee up, right? And I'm skeptical about this, men, right? I don't know if I'm quite sure. Plenty extra cash move XRP clever here by using 30 plus billion, although let's check this out. So XRP jumps in rate, and I'll show you in a single submit again why market cap is a wrong metric for cryptocurrency. On 11 to 12, we visible XRP's marketplace cap at $34 billion. On 11-18, we visible a $30 billion growth with only $4.3 million of cash internet inflows. 4.3 right here. Okay, 8 Hemen. Now is this for TP, men? I do not know what that is for. Okay, I see, guys. So it seems as coin shares have their very own physical XRP ATP proper, and it gives a secure and straightforward publicity to XRP. And it appears as how a good deal millions, $4.3 million of influx took place at some stage in this fee upward push. Okay, now I do not assume that tells me 100%. I'm quite certain extra money did flow into XRP men for it to transport how tons. $30 plus billion greenbacks in growth for the market cap. So I don't think it's simply, I think this changed into simply one path for it to transport higher, right? As it has $4.3 million of inflows. Probably on different exchanges it had loads more, but that's just me, though I do accept as true with market cap as a mistaken metric. You do not want a lot of money to transport costs, but you probably do need a great amount, right? To pass it like, what, $30 billion, an increase for marketplace cap. I don't suppose you want 30 billion bucks to move it that a lot. but one small that could tie into some other altcoins. Most altcoins are honestly, in fact, illiquid. XRP is one of the liquid ones, men, proper. Now, I do not assume that much virtually moved it, men. It became probable better in my sincere opinion. However, still, you guys can now recognize the mechanism of how those pumps can occur. Now, the wind, the track has changed, men. Fox Business has showed that FDIC chair will step down from the organization January 19th, the day earlier than Donald Trump's inauguration. Look at that. The guards are actually leaving, men, and new guards are about to appear. Hey, checkmate is not it, so it seems like appropriate times are on the horizon, men, and the handiest factor, the best event that I'm looking forward to literally is alt season. That's it. When I see that day, men, and every altcoin is exploding nicely, then I'll resign as well. Take a look at this from Ash Crypto. You're going to make a lot of money in the next 6 to 10 months. You'll experience like a money printer. Bitcoin will destroy new all-time excessive. Then Ethereum will wreck new all-time high. Then we are able to see billions flowing into mid-caps and coffee caps. And you will see these alts and memes going 10 to 100x. Total market cap is anticipated to reach $8 to $10 trillion. And closing cycle we saw in clean 100x with simply 2.7 trillion greenback market cap. Now imagine 3 times of that. Do you guys see what I'm speaking about? The loopy component is all you need to do is not anything. Literally nothing, guys. This isn't always vonage of ice, although, because this comes from Michael Saylor. He's now bullish on altcoins and cryptocurrency and fashionable. Wait a minute. Michael Saylor is a Bitcoin maxi to the highest order. And supposedly he changes music as nicely. And he's now bullish on cryptocurrencies and fashionable. If we speak about cryptocurrencies, objectives, altcoins, listen to this very carefully now. I suppose absolutely we're going to see a big explosion in virtual property on this USA. Massive explosion in digital assets. He didn't say Bitcoin, he said digital property on this USA in America within the NAACP of America. XRP is a part of that. Interesting in other altcoins glaringly. Digital belongings, let's assume there's no purpose why half the equity on the NASDAQ can't begin trading digitally. Why no longer Apple inventory trade digitally 24/7, 365? Why not Katy Perry problem, a Katy Perry token if she desires? It's not an, it is not. Or how approximately Joe, or how about your organization? PBDD, why cannot you sincerely move public and problem your very own digital protection or virtual token? There must be a moral way to do it. I assume that the law should be less complicated. It'd have to be. Simply do not lie, cheat, and steal. Right. If we go return to this, right, in case you consider in loose markets, the unfastened market view could be, I'm going to offer humans a way to do this stuff and just remind them, do not lie, cheat, and steal. And I'm going to give them a sensible felony framework. If you try this, I think there is 400,000 large companies which can be private. There's 400 million companies. And I think the word that I made remaining weak is 0.06% of the companies in America are able to tap the capital markets. And so we've got a crushing, over-regulated capital market regulatory regime that began in 1933. And I suppose which you want an alignment of the White House, the Senate, and the House to put in location of freedom, innovation-orientated digital economy. So I would say proper now, I'm fairly bullish it's going to occur. I assume they want to do it.